Hi, there you are. Hi, parent of a sensitive child. So happy to see you. So happy you found this video. My motto in life is if you can't find it, create it. So here it is, my masterclass on how to support the needs of your highly sensitive child in education. I'm so happy you found it. Um, because I wish I had a masterclass like this back then, somebody who could support me. And I will take you back to 22 years ago when I followed a lecture in a church about new age children. I hadn't heard of the term before, but I knew that day, that evening, um, and I can still picture myself sitting there. I knew for sure that I was going to teach about that sensitivity topic. Um, and I wanted to start teaching this immediately, but I couldn't because I wasn't graduated yet from the Teachers Academy. And later on, I heard that I heard about the term high sensitivity, but I didn't need it at the time because somehow I already knew the term. I didn't need a definition. So after my Bachelor of Education, when I started teaching, uh, I wanted to have experience in schools with and classes with different age groups and different types of education and also special education. I um, I wanted to build experience in that, but I didn't know why at the time. And many principals and headmasters didn't agree because I didn't want a fixed job, a permanent job, not a fixed position. Um, but I wanted to expand my professionalism. So at the time, I didn't know why. Now I know why that was so important for my life's work, and I benefit greatly from it. So um, when I started teaching very soon, I felt that in certain situations and early on, I felt sick, physically sick, seeing those really young children. And in the Netherlands, that was at the age of 4 back then, coming into school, and they wonder and they are curious and sometimes also shy and a bit anxious, but they were open to learn. They came in as full circles. And according to my intuition, to my feeling, I had to make squares of them in a system. And my thought pattern, my thinking pattern, gave me that physical reaction of feeling sick because I knew that if I only had 10 or 15 minutes a day for a child, they could thrive and feel safe and be open to learn. So I thought at the time that none of the other teachers felt this way. I felt all alone. I thought I was I felt weak. I felt that I was lacking something, but I didn't know what. Although I was a really motivated, enthusiastic teacher, I wanted to do it in a different way. So that's also why I have the Facebook group for highly sensitive teachers nowadays. So I started with numerous extensive training, and after my Bachelor of Education, first child coaching. And after that, those children grew up, and I wanted to be able to guide them further into their teenage years. So then I did youth coaching. And then I noticed that when you involve the parents, you get better long-term results. And of course, when you have the package of the children, the teens, the parents, and all that training, and then, you know, hey, there's something missing, because I like full circles. Um, the the teachers needed to be involved, and luckily there are many teachers who want to know more. Sometimes they don't know where to find it or how to implement it. And later on, other professionals came to me and they said, hey, teach me your methodology. So the whole circle of life experience and of extensive training brought me to where you have to be in life. So um, life happens. So when my own children had a rough time in education, um, and they experienced things where they didn't feel safe in education, that was the moment where I wished that I had somebody who could guide me and my child and explain to teachers, although I knew, but still when you are the parent, you see things from another perspective. So I thought, how many signs do I need to get in order to create this? If you can't find it, create it. And now I'm totally able to look at things from different angles, different perspectives. As a highly sensitive person myself, as a parent, as a teacher, as a spouse, and as a professional, I see and I feel where your child, or maybe you, could support greatly from the things that I put together for you. So later, years later, I just knew I had to go to Italy. It was a strong, strong knowing. I knew it was a calling, something big, but I don't know the exact day. I don't know the month even, but I just knew I had to go to Italy and spread awareness about high sensitivity and connect people from all over the world, and just connect and guide them. And at the I will share more about that in another video. That's a whole other story. So I wanted to create this for parents and also for teachers. When you struggle with your child's well-being in school, when you might feel guilty because you think you're not able or capable to support your child in school, but your child might be anxious or doesn't want to go to school, has belly aches, headaches, can't fall asleep, where the child, the teacher might say that your child has a learning disorder or a disability or another disorder, and you feel that it might be high sensitivity, but you just don't know what obstacles exactly your child experiences in class, or you just don't want to do this alone anymore because you're advocating and you're tired and exhausted to advocate for your child, although you want to and you will always do, but it is exhausting. So within the masterclass, I explain about high sensitivity and the obstacles that your child might encounter in class. We'll go out in breakout rooms, and so you can share with other parents who are in the same situation. I will give you examples about things that your child isn't saying by words, but within their nonverbal language or other actions. Truly connect. I'm also I also gift the parents who are signing up as an early bird a 30-minute free actually coaching session. It's not a get acquainted session because then you already know me, but this is an actual coach session where you can ask your questions 1 or 2 weeks after you attended the masterclass. So then you have time to let all the things that you've heard simmer in your mind, and then you can ask the questions. You can write them down for when we meet up in person on Zoom. Let me see if I forgot something. No. So I'm really eager to see you at the masterclass. I'm also writing a book about high sensitivity in education, how to support the well-being, how to support the needs of your highly sensitive child. And I hope that if you have any questions, that you reach out. You can email me at the internationalhspcenter@gmail.com. And if you want to subscribe, click the link so we can join forces to support you and your child together. I wish you all the best and a big, big hug to your child. Bye-bye.